What's up, everybody?
Mark Sipka, Just Giggle It royalty. We're back. You saw us. What were we doing? We were playing some video games. We're playing video games. But now we are in the thick of things. We are on with you guys, and I'm just opening this up so we can see if there's anybody in the chat. I wanted to take this opportunity because I haven't seen you in a while, buddy.
It's been too long.
It's been way too long.
First time this year of 2019.
First time in 2019 that we've caught up. So we are catching up here, and I wanted to catch up with the fans because I'm sure people miss you. People want to know what's going on with Marky Sipka. That's the question.
So
that is the question that we're doing now. So hello everybody, and hello everybody there in the chat. We got people popping on. Those who, let me see here. We got Louise Brooks. Oh no, Louise Brooks, 1920, because 20 is her favorite decade.
It was the 20s. I figured we would have a lot of people from the Roaring 20s tuning in here on is it called YouTube Live?
Is YouTube Live?
Yeah.
Just Giggle It Live, you know, all that jazz.
And I'd just like to say, what was the Great Depression like? I mean, if they're from the 20s.
God almighty.
I just want to open it up.
This is what we wanted to talk to you all about the Great Depression, about what's it like. We got angles, people. We got Mark Sipka straight up over here. I'm going to make sure that this doesn't mess with us here, but I want to be able to see that the stream is nice and healthy. There we go.
6 people watching right now.
6 people.
And I know none of those people are my family because we don't have the internet. Thank you guys for watching.
Oh boy. Anyway, guys, we wanted to hop on here. This is Q&A time, catching up with Mark Sipka. Let's go back to our
Oh, what's
shot.
up, Lollipop Kid? You just got your shout out.
Let's go to the let's use in the chat here. So if you guys have any questions, I think a fun thing that we might do in just a second is talk about some of the sketches that we were in together. We'll make this kind of like an archival JGI live that people can go back if they want some history on Jackie or my two brothers. You know.
Those. I loved getting to team up together and do different sketches. Yeah, my two brothers was really fun.
Joshua Thomas,
Grand Slay.
Boom, baby.
It's gone.
How much do the two of you love Jackie? We love Jackie so much. Let's this is Mark and I believe this is our first sketch together, right? This is the first time that we teamed up.
Yeah, I think so.
And yeah, let's see if we can watch this here.
So I said, "Adios, muchachos."
Oh my goodness.
You're speaking Spanish.
Okay, boys, you know that you both
Look at Piper.
need dinner, right?
So I guess this is turning into a Jackie commentary. The Spanish jokes right up top.
Okay, Jackie.
You got it, Jackie.
Man.
Look at the hair, bro.
Jackie
extra poof that day.
You really threw the poof on. I think this was like in the time when I found you, when I discovered you.
I had nothing.
You were whoring yourself out to every sketch team in LA. You were working with anyone who would have you. And I dangled that sweet Just Giggle It carrot
Go to sleep.
in front of your face.
I want to marry Jackie and have.
And
I want to marry Jackie and have 3
kids.
2 girls, 1 boy.
and then we made Jackie
My son
somehow.
will even be Jeff Jr.
Well, this was
His name will be Jack,
like we had
in
mentioned,
honor
this was
of his
right
glorious
after you were
mother,
fully
Jackie.
jaded up
I want
and
to marry Jackie.
you were
Grow old
completely
together,
grayed
and then
out
separate,
and
messy
Jay
divorce,
Powers
and then
and
remarry
you
a
into
second
that old man.
terrible wife, just to
You
remind
removed all
myself
of
how
that.
much I love
Yeah.
Jackie.
and then shot this
Now,
like
We shot
I'm
this,
worried.
and then we shot
get
Troubling Decisions
cryogenically
right
frozen.
after that.
Wait till the
And you had the
technology
fake
is
abs,
as
remember that?
oh, I never want to take a job.
4
James
times
Powers
convert to being a
sprayed
Mormon
cheek
and then
straight
marry
and drew
all
on
5 of my
a
Mormon
six-pack on
Jackie
my stomach.
brides.
And I walked around shirtless.
I want to
proud
marry
for the
Jackie.
first time
Grow old
in my
together
life
and
of
die.
Of my body.
Oh, that was so great.
Man,
Then
felt
I'll get
great.
reincarnated.
Oh, that was a great. I love that bit so
Looking
much.
for my love, Jackie, in bird form.
So
And
much
when
fun.
I
Just
find
getting to
it,
go
we
back
would
and
join
forth. I think
wing
what was
and
great
we would
was
fly together
it was already a
into
really
the
fun
sunset,
script that you
into
had
a
written for
beautiful bird
this.
paradise,
But also,
and have a
I
bird
think it was fun
wedding.
was just getting to do several takes where we added little things back and forth, like snapping at you.
Yeah. Oh, and
Like,
then here's our. This is the director. Mal was actually the person who did she direct that one? There's a couple that Mal. I'm gonna be honest, Mal, if you're listening, hey, come fight me about it. There's some videos that have Mal as director that, in name at best, you know what I mean? Like in credit as best is what I mean. But I believe she did actually direct that one. Direct Jackie.
That one is that was still one of my favorite sketches to do. That was just a blast.
Lower the volume a bit on the video, guys. Hard to hear Mark. Oh, I'm sorry. We got to hear Mark. Mark, speak up. You
Hello, guys. Hello, everybody. Can you hear
low,
me?
Low bud. Bud?
You low bud.
You
oh,
low,
we
low
got
bud.
We got some questions from our listeners.
Yeah,
on the
we got some
radio.
questions. So we just watched Jackie. I'm sorry if you couldn't hear everything we did. We are not monitoring sound because we don't have headphones in. I apologize if Jackie was too loud and you couldn't hear what we were saying during that.
Sorry,
if you have any questions about Jackie, the sketch we just watched, or anything we may have said during it, please ask us. What do you remember? So you remember about Jackie it was last minute. I remember we had to fill the day.
Yep.
So I wrote Jackie and Troubling Decisions the night before we shot them. And then you guys showed up and I handed you all scripts. And I was like, all right, me and Mark are going to do this. Sagar, Piper, and Alex are going to do this.
I think sometimes that's better for comedy where you're not overthinking it and we could just bring something fresh to it and on the day. I think they both turned out so great.
Yeah.
They were so much
Those
fun.
are some of my favorite. I think just when you don't have time to think. And I think Jackie also was released right after we filmed it. Like, the next day I edited it that night.
It's just back and forth, back and forth.
I don't know how. I think I was taking some of Sagar's Adderall back then.
That and all the energy drinks. Were you a Monster Boy?
Well, no, I think
or
what
Red
it was
Bull
too
Boy?
is that was like so at the beginning that it was like all I could think about was this channel and like we had to release and we had to keep the consistency of the biscuits. Sorry, I just saw biscuits.
The consistency of the biscuits.
Stop me in my tracks. All right, guys, we're missing some.
We got some great questions.
We got some great
Go
questions.
up
We
there.
gotta go. We're gonna scroll up. Sorry about
There's
the rambling. Actually, I'm not sorry.
No,
That's what we're here
it's not
for.
rambling, baby. I love you.
I'm not apologizing to you, Mark.
Oh, okay. Sorry for the rambling. All the listeners on the radio.
Okay. Was just rewatching My Two Brothers the other day. Love that one. Louis Brooks.
Thanks, Louise.
We'll watch that one next. We'll watch My Two
Louise,
Brothers.
I'll
I'd love
tell
to
you
watch
what,
it.
When you're not listening to records and going to
To
silent,
the sock
silent,
hop.
The sock hop.
Is the sock? That's more 50s, probably.
That's more
Right?
50s.
Yeah.
Little past her time.
Little, yeah. She was
I
an
think
old
there were
lady
some
back then.
questions up above.
Sorry. Okay. Let's just ball out for Jackie, and whomever wins gets some biscuits.
Official Bean, that's the greatest idea I've ever heard. Also, Raylan said, my mom is making them raccoon biscuits. She's shipping the cookies.
Why is it all glazed donuts?
Huh.
What it? There was a Yum Yums right by our apartment. I believe I sent somebody out, and I just said, make sure there's a little variety. I believe whoever picked up the donuts was being an asshole and got one chocolate and
That's
the rest
right.
glazed.
That's right.
And we just kind of kept it because that's what we do. I'm gonna pull this
Do
up.
you like dogs or cats? Or don't say or.
I love.
Caitlin's world.
I have a cat, so currently I'm loving cats, but I love my cat. I actually don't like. I love dogs more than cats, but I love my cat specifically more than any other animal.
That's fair.
So
I'm a dog boy for life. They're my best friends.
didn't
They're
you have
the
a dog
greatest.
bit in your comedy? Guys, if you
I
have
did.
not yet, Mark Sipka is on Amazon Prime. His
Come on.
stand-up special, My Special Family Special, available now.
Available now.
If you have Amazon Prime, you can stream it for free.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't, it's 99 cents.
You can rent it for as little as 99 cents. You can buy it
Now
if
you
you
can
want.
have some chat.
Ooh, chatty
there
chats
you go.
here?
You can chatty
Oh,
chat
beautiful.
there. So you can get some questions. I can get some questions. We're both working, Marky. We're back together. We're doing it. We're entertaining the people, Mark.
This is the internet. Anything can happen on here. This is
I have
magical.
tattoos now.
He's got tats. Want to show him?
No. That's for later. That's for later.
No,
Let
no,
him sit in it. Let him sit in it. Let him simmer.
No.
Anyway. Okay, guys, questions. Why is it all glazed donuts? We took forever on that. We answered the cats and dogs. Mark, who do you want? Oh, If there is ever a Just Giggle It biopic, good God Almighty,
What?
please let me be alive to question where the world has gotten. No. That would be amazing. Mark, who do you want to play you in the Just Giggle It biopic? Who would you want to play you in a biopic of Mark Sipka, for that matter?
Man, I really think... I think Leo
Shut
would
up.
probably... I mean, it's got to be somebody who... If they're playing me someday, then I'm essentially going to have to predict what young hotshot actor is coming up next.
Yeah. So, that's true.
I guess if Leo and Brad Pitt have a child together, it'll probably most likely look like me.
Okay, if you had to... Okay, so, like, let's go in reverse then. Because you're a fan of older movies, older stuff.
Yeah.
So, if you could play someone in a biopic, who would you play Mark Sipka right now?
I'd love to play Elvis Presley. He's my dream. That's my king. He's my favorite. The king of rock and roll. Come on.
There's some crazy videos of Mark Sipka doing some Elvis on the internet. Go Google that.
That's where my performing began as an Elvis impersonator in middle school at the talent show. I got 3rd place, by the way. So I'm an underdog.
All right, I'm scrolling back up here. Dragon glazed donuts are the most agreeable kind that pretty much everyone likes. Okay, my mom's making them raccoon biscuits and she's shipping them cookies right now. I love you, Raylan King. I don't know what the hell y'all are talking about, but I love this biscuit bit. Why are you people so legit? You deserve them biscuits. That is still stuck in my mind. Biscuits.
I love that it's always dem biscuits.
Dem biscuits. Who doesn't like ice cream? Let's see here. Opinions on biscuits. Okay, I think we answered that.
Oh.
I need to know your gentlemen's thoughts on the Will Smith genie. Goodness gracious, Mark. We need to just watch this. So, all right. This is what we're going to do. It's 1 minute. So I'm not going to show it so that this doesn't get like demonetized or taken down or anything like that. You'll hear the audio of us listening to it though. And let's look up. This will be our reaction. Mark's first impression of the Aladdin.
I've never done a reaction video.
You're about to, Marky. We're breaking ground here.
What's my reaction gonna be? Whoa,
goodness.
I see a thumbnail.
You're already seen a thumbnail. That's goodness gracious. All right, here we go, Mark.
Man in blue.
Oh, wait, no. So that's cool. He doesn't care. Jafar's just like,
Aladdin.
That monkey's great. I totally believed him.
yeah. I mean, it looks beautiful, these wide shots.
Whoa.
That tiger. Ooh. Here we go. Ha ha ha.
You really don't know who I am. Genie, wishes, land, none of that ringing a bell.
Well.
Marky, your thoughts?
I don't know if I will. I don't. Probably not. Nah. Man, I can't wait to see how stupid I look watching that trailer. I guess it didn't. But just to be fair, not many trailers really do excite me these days. And I'm not. It's not that I'm like a hard person to please. I go in wanting to laugh, wanting to be entertained. But yeah, I guess I also want us to. I'd like better movies to be made. I would like that.
It cuts to the close-up.
See, this isn't fair. Because what if someday the creator of Aladdin is like, I really thought.
Yeah, Guy Ritchie. Guy Ritchie's watching our live streams, not casting you in future films.
Look,
for
man.
your opinion.
Look, our
Goodness
fans are
gracious.
huge. We got Lollipop Kid. We got dem biscuits. Them
biscuits.
Raccoon biscuits.
Raccoon biscuits. Ricky Raccoon biscuits. Okay, guys, let's get back to these questions. Jafar's voice in the Aladdin trailer is absolutely pathetic. I agree. I feel like he's just... Jafar. This is your chance, Aladdin.
You know who
Bring
you
me
need?
the lamp.
You know who you need that we both love?
And you'll be good. What?
Pacino.
Whoa!
Whoa! Aladdin!
Who's this monkey on your shoulder? Get him off your back. Whoa! Aladdin! You rub that lamp one more time, I'm gonna beat you with it. Huh?
You need Pacino.
Aladdin, get in there and get me the lamp! No way.
You don't cage Jafar!
Put the monkey down and bring me the lamp.
Da da da! Da da!
Da da da! Da da! Stop! Dude, if Nick Cage was the genie, oh my god. There we go. I think we just solved it. A little recasting.
I think that would open up a whole new world! I would take you on a magic carpet ride!
Oh my god. Alright, so there we go. Speechless. I'm hoping that was in reference to some of what we just did. We couldn't show you the video. I didn't want this to get taken down or anything like that.
Yeah.
That Nick Cage.
Da da da!
Ba ba. Never had a friend like Cage.
You ain't never had a friend like Cage. Boom!
Christ.
I want to fly with you in the air, but not just any air. The Con Air!
Oh my god, I'm dying. I'm sorry. Okay,
Oh my gosh.
all right, let me see here. Weird.
Crystal
Aladdin,
Gems. Who likes ice cream? I do.
Aladdin and the 40 Cages. That's hilarious.
That is a movie I will buy the ticket to anytime.
Get the lamp, little Jimmy. Okay. Dragon and I envisioned Jonathan Banks as an old grizzled, I'm too old for this shit genie.
That would be great.
Wait, Jonathan Banks, isn't he the Jafar?
Wait, isn't Jonathan Banks... Is Jonathan Banks... Are we thinking of the same Jonathan Banks?
Let's Google Jonathan Banks.
Yeah.
Oh, from Breaking Bad. Okay.
Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul.
Yeah.
He's terrific.
That would have been a good choice. There's so many directions that they could have gone with Aladdin that they did not. Let's see. Favorite Pacino film, Marky?
Oh, Al Pacino favorite film has gotta be Godfather.
I've never seen any of the Godfathers.
Oh, we got a movie night to schedule. Folks, Godfather, he's got to see that. Anybody out there a big fan of Heat? Have you seen Heat?
Oh,
I have not seen the
baby.
Pacino,
Pacino.
De Niro.
De Niro. Oh, what a team.
All right, so Marky, let me guys, if you have any questions for Mark about sketches we've been in, videos of Just Giggle It, what he's been up to, I will ask you a couple questions. So Marky, you stopped. When did you stop doing videos with us? About 2 years now, huh?
I think so.
It's been about. What was the last video? What was the last video you filmed with us? Do you remember?
Was it my demo reel?
He's not talking about his actual demo reel. I wrote a sketch called Mark Sipka's demo reel, which probably will come out. It's part of the Joshua Thomas vault that Blue Dragon 5 has referred to it sometimes.
Oh,
it's definitely in the vault right now. But maybe.
I honestly can't remember what the last one was that I was in, though. I mean, was it like Randy and Sandy?
The last one we filmed? Yeah. Oh, man. No. Oh, you know what it was? It's another unreleased one, but it was probably the Sign Dancer one, where you played like a realtor.
That's right.
And stuff with Jason.
I think that's it. I shot it on that same day.
That's right. And you were supposed to be in Cat Lover. That was gonna be the most recent one, but you backed out of that one.
But I think the last ones that came out were at that shoot.
Yeah, it was all around that, the sign dancer
and the kissing scene of my demo reel.
That's right.
Which
that was.
Do you want to explain to them how we did the kissing scene? Where the premise of Mark Sipka's demo reel, which is written by Josh Thomas himself, is that it's my actor demo reel, but I play every single character in every scene. So there's a scene where I'm holding up a bank, and I'm also the guy who's like being held up at the bank. But the final scene is me proposing to my girlfriend. She says yes. I get up to kiss her, and then as soon as you pull back, it reveals that it's also me as the girl. Do you want to tell them how we shot that?
I played a double. Yep.
So pretty much what had to happen was I had to like fake kiss Josh, who was dressed up as me.
God almighty.
And that was absolutely ridiculous. It was just our heads going like this. And I played a woman, which I've done several times for Just Giggle It.
Yeah, you didn't have too much shame in like making yourself be silly.
Yeah.
You had, and you always had integrity, which looking back was such a smart move that you stuck to your guns this whole time being a clean comic, which you have taken to your special as well. Which has brought you a lot of success in that regard. Do you feel?
Yeah, it's been cool. I think for me, it's I totally understand when people don't want to do clean comedy because it doesn't necessarily match up with everybody's authentic voice. For me, I guess I've never necessarily called it clean comedy, but I think a lot of people call it clean. I don't aim to be clean.
Right.
I always aim to just be funny. You know? And,
exactly.
And so I love stuff that everybody can watch because that's what I grew up watching, and that's what got me into comedy. So I remember being a kid, the youngest in my whole family, and we would all be gathered around the TV, and we would be watching like Ace Ventura, or we'd be watching Mrs. Doubtfire, and I'd be losing it. Everybody else would be losing it, all the way up to like my grandpa. And I went, whoa, this is really cool. We are all laughing at the same person telling the same joke. And I want that. You know, I don't want to just necessarily be just clean for the sake of being clean, but I do love being able to put stuff out there that anybody can watch.
Yeah,
I do like that.
That's awesome. That's an awesome way to look at it. And as I guess like my niece, my nephew, like kids I care about get older.
Yeah,
I think about that more so like I'd love to show them. Oh wait, I don't know if I can show them that.
Yeah.
But that's awesome that you have like so much of your body of work that you can just throw on, and you know all ages say like you know I know my dad's a huge fan of you down to like my niece is a huge fan of you. Like it's such a weird like you do hit all those demographics. It's awesome. Let me see. We got a cool question here from So You Want to Be an Imagineer, who is the other. So it's Dragon and Tiki are the podcasters who did the podcast about you. So we've been talking to Dragon, but how did the idea for roasting your family on stage come about? So the Amazon special we were talking about, you can get it right now, Amazon Prime. Go check it out. Mark Sipka roasts his family live on stage.
That's right. Well, Tiki, I tell you what, I wanted to say, first off, I appreciate you and Dragon both taking the time to review my special. That was so awesome. You guys had so many great things to say about it, and it means a lot. So I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. But it's the idea for me roasting my family came about, honestly, when I was out here doing my own comedy show, and I would come out and I would usually maybe tell a joke or two, do a funny song, do an impression, and then I would introduce another comedian or a magician or some other act. But I remember one night, my parents were visiting me in LA that summer, and they were in the audience at the show, and I just got up and started telling stories and jokes about them. And everybody was just laughing really hard. And a friend of mine came up and said, man, I could listen to you do stand-up about your family all day. And I just remember a light bulb went off, and I went, whoa, that would be great. I love talking about them. I'm from a family where we make fun of each other all the time. Every time we see each other, there's more reasons to make fun of one another. Somebody's going to say something stupid. Somebody's going to do something stupid, and we call each other out on all of it. Nobody is safe in our family. I think especially my dad gets made fun of the most because he gives us the most material. And so I went about hiring a crew, booking the theater, and for months I just wrote down every story, every line, every funny moment that I could think of that my family has gone through. And even my mom had like journals of stories and wrote them all out, sectioned it off to have stories about each member of my family. And then we did the thing. And it honestly, that has been the most fulfilling thing that I've done in terms of live performance and final product. It took so much work and time, like I was working on this thing for like a year and a half.
Yeah, I remember you showing me a cut for like very early on, and you were still kind of like trying to figure out exactly what you were gonna, like how long it was gonna be, and just like it was. I remember I love that you added the intro to it.
That was something I got a lot of notes on. Was we think this is really funny, but we know you or we know your family. Will this be funny to people who don't know you or your family? Because they said, "Oh, I've been watching this, and I think it's really funny because by the end we feel like we know you and we know your family. But it'd be way funnier if we could get to know them before it starts."
A little like set the table before you serve them,
So I kept on trying to think of a bunch of different things and formats, and then one night we shot an intro backstage, and it was really great. It sort of gives you a little sample of who my family is and what I think about each of them.
Yeah.
And people have been leaving awesome reviews who don't know me or my family. And I'm telling specific stories about these members of my family, and people are messaging me being like, "My dad says the same thing." One person sent me in a picture, he goes, "Your parents look like my parents." Like dad has the mustache, no hair, mom's really tiny, and it's been neat getting to hear people write in and say what they think.
I mean, I think the thing about it is just like you're a genuinely likable person. And when, like, it's the same when I love doing improv with you, and we did improv for many years, for those who don't know, Mark Sipka and I, as well as Alex Ponzio, another girl, Cara Durrett. There's a 4 of us called Space Jam, and we did shows for years together. But what I would love is we did a lot of competition shows where the audience would have to vote on the winner. And a lot of times there would be people for the other teams there to watch the other performers. But I always knew that our strength, like as soon as Mark Sipka walked on stage, and Kara, the girl on our team, also had this gift that the audience just falls for you. Like you're on your side immediately. And I remember you starting in stand-up, and you were still getting kind of your sea legs, if that makes sense. And I was just so confident. I'm like, once he gets those sea legs and he's not thinking about what he's doing anymore, and you get to be you, like, it's over, because people are just going to gravitate towards you. So, I truly mean that. And that's what comes across in your special. And God almighty, if you see him now as well. Josh, can you confirm rather or not we can hear you in the crowd? I don't know if you can hear me. I was definitely there when we shot that special. Because I remember being there with Alex, and then Kara was there as well.
Yeah.
If I hope you can hear my laugh. That'd be so... I was probably cool in the back like this, like upset because he was like on his way out from our improv team, and he was like going into stand-up.
So this is what you're leaving us for, huh?
Oh, stand up with your family.
Sure.
Okay, Mark, make me... Oh, you had a puppy when you were a kid. Oh, okay. Oh, your mom was funny? Oh, yeah, do the girl voice. I made you do that girl voice.
Ha 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 ha! Yeah.
That's probably pretty accurate what you heard.
Yeah, exactly.
It made it really hard for me in editing, which I'm sure was a method that you had.
Let me see here. You will be chasing them. Things will look up for you. I did. I'm sorry if I do not know what's going on, Raylan King, with all that jazz. I don't know what y'all are talking about. Yeah, Mark, do you think so? When's the next special? When are you working on another stand-up special?
I don't know. And right now I'm still promoting and trying to share and spread the word about the family special, and just trying to get it out to as many people as possible, and just spread it so that more people can laugh and make fun of my family. But I think for me right now, my focus has been just working on new material, doing more stand-up in as many stages as I can. I'm definitely thinking of, like, the next thing I want to create, maybe a series, maybe some shorts. I also love doing original characters. So sometimes I'll go up and I'll do stand-up as me, but I also will create these characters and I'll go up and do stand-up as them too.
Yeah, so maybe you'll be seeing kind of a Nick Kroll-esque special.
I've heard about this. I haven't seen that.
You haven't seen
where
it?
he does a special as his characters?
Like, yeah, he has, like, different, like, so... I mean, I think you should apply, and I haven't seen the Nick Kroll thing, I just heard of the concept, but I think you should take it to the step where, because Mark Sipka has a live show that he does called Mark Sipka's Comedy Review, where he comes out, he does his hosting duties with some stand-up, and introduces acts throughout the night, like whether it be improv, other stand-ups. If your next special, this is the live pitch, folks.
Grand
this
Slam
is,
territory.
Ready for the great...
Look out.
Line them up!
Batter up.
So Mark Sipka comes out to host his next comedy special, introduces the first act as if you think you're going to be seeing a lineup of people, but you're every
I'm
stand-up.
every act. That's fun. Why is this guy a comedy genius? That's why.
Proof pudding. It's in there.
Bye-bye now.
You are the sound effects to my Gabriel Iglesias.
I'll take it, baby.
Oh, man. Yes. That would be a great idea.
That's a fun idea. I think, for me, I've been trying to think of what worlds can we put these characters in? It's been fun doing them on stage, interacting with the audience. I love having the audience ask me questions as a character, because it combines my love of stand-up, my love of sketch and original characters, and improv. So if I can combine all those loves in some way, you know what? I'm happy.
I've always tried to think about, like, the best way to present people. So, like, for Poncio, for example, for Alex Poncio, I wrote a sketch called "You Don't Deserve This." Have you seen this? So basically, like, one line I gave him, because I knew that we could come up with a million different ways that you can deliver one line to be funny. And, like, that's a way to present that. And I think with you, it's always been, like, how do we present Mark Sipka's talents and what he brings to the table and, like, your comedy? And I think you playing a variety of characters, a la Eddie Murphy, a la, like, all these things, is, like, so up your alley because you're such a chameleon.
Yeah.
And yet you can still, because you've presented it to the world already with your My Special Family Special, Mark Sipka as the host, who's the charismatic, fun guy as well. So it's like you get the best of both worlds. Your crazy, like, brain, and then, like, the charming you. Look at this. You get the insight, baby. You get that magic
You
talk.
better open up an umbrella because there's a brainstorm coming through. It's a tiny umbrella. What am I doing? I thought
You got some people agreeing a Nick Kroll sort of special would be awesome. Mark, do you do a Tony Clifton impression by any chance? Oh, wow.
Who asked that?
Blue Dragon.
Blue Dragon. I
These
want
are
you to know,
questions.
Tony Clifton is actually one of, like, the first impressions that I did.
Whoa.
I actually was inspired by the movie Man on the Moon and Jim Carrey and Tony Clifton when I was in my first play ever in high school. I played an old man, and I pretty much just did a straight-up Tony Clifton impression. Whoop-de-do, whoop-de-die, stick a needle in your eye. Let's get something straight, people. I need you guys like need a shotgun blast to the face. And I went on to, in college, played Tony Clifton. I would scream at all my fellow students in the crowd. I insulted people's moms. I did Tony Clifton singing different Christmas carols. I go, hop buddy, hop, hop, hop buddy, hop, hop, look at Frosty go. It was so much fun. I did Silent Night. Silent Night. Holy night. I love Tony Clifton. Thank you, Blue Dragon. I love that guy. I always said, who's my comedy idol? It's
Tony Clifton?
Kaufman. Andy Kaufman. Definitely Jim Carrey and Robin Williams. Those guys, always looked up to them. In their, I think they've made me laugh the hardest out of anybody. And they both made so many great comedies, and I can still watch them, and I still laugh so hard. Like Dumb and Dumber, I mean, I watched that the other day, and I also watched it when I was a kid, and I still laugh so hard because it's like they never take a break from being funny.
Yeah.
Like those guys didn't let up. Both of them terrific stand-up comedians who I've still never seen anybody do it like them. If you haven't seen, a lot of people haven't seen it, Jim Carrey's stand-up special, The Unnatural Act. It's a perfect.
It's at the Comedy
special.
Store, right, where he's wearing the different colored shirts.
That's one show that he did. That wasn't his special. The Unnatural Act is one that you watch and you can see his future characters.
Wow.
It's amazing. You can see Ace Ventura. You can see them, but it combines his impressions, his great jokes, like everything. He does a little bit of everything in it, and it's terrific, man.
Now that we're on the subject of Jim Carrey again, have you seen Kidding? He plays a Mr. Rogers type whose personal life is falling down around him.
You know, I did see the first episode, the first couple episodes of Kidding, and that was one where I think what's hard for me is I do love Jim Carrey as a comedian and also as a dramatic actor. I see your reaction.
I'm just reacting to what this next question is. Keep going.
Oh, okay. But I think I really want him to be funny.
Yeah.
I want him to do whatever he wants. But I really.
Yeah, you just.
I want from the funniest living human being on the planet right now. I'll say it. I want more comedy.
Yeah,
I
agree.
We need more. There's a lot of comedians doing drama, and like I said, it's not up to me or anybody else. They can do whatever they want, but we got a lot of dramatic actors that are good at drama. Comedians, we need to be making people laugh.
Yeah, seriously.
We really need it.
I agree. I mean, I love Jim Carrey, and like, he can do whatever he wants.
Yes,
but
he's amazing.
I think he's also so big that it's not like you guys. I would assume no matter what we made a Just Giggle It, you guys are like trying to support us to get to a certain echelon, and you just like the type of situation we're in where we're making all the content ourselves. For people who are as big as Jim Carrey, it's like, all right, you can do whatever you want, but at this point, I'm going to pick and choose what I want from you. Yeah. You don't need me as a fan anymore.
Right.
Whereas we need all of you.
We're not doing drama anytime soon. That's what he's trying to say.
Maybe,
Yeah.
So we got some features on the way.
Yeah.
I could do a couple features. Let me see here. Oh, this is what I was laughing at. If a biscuit had a voice, what would it sound like?
Raccoon Biscuit, you are one of my biggest heroes. I want you to know that. Raccoon Biscuits. Okay, if a biscuit had a voice, what would it be? Do you want to go first, or do you want me to go first?
All right. Let me see here. Mark Sipka, let me...
Well, look at those pecs. Did you just zoom into me?
Biscuit voice. On 3. 1, 2, 3.
Whoa, biscuits! Has anybody here got some butter? Cause I'm parched. I'm so dry. Does anybody have honey? Biscuits needs moisture.
I can't
All right.
Okay, you ready?
Hold on, let me
I
set
don't know
up.
why
All
you
right.
did this, but I'm doing it now. Okay, ready? Josh Thomas as Biscuits.
Hey guys, I'm a big old flaky biscuit. I'm tearing off my flakes for you.
Oh my gosh.
Butter me up.
All right, I don't know.
Butter me up. 2 biscuits.
Goodness gracious. We're so silly. It's getting crazy. I was thinking about this because of all the impressions we're doing, and we're talking about Space Jam. So I pulled up the video. We can watch it here. It's a live performance Marky, I did, and Alex Poncio. Let me see here if I can add it on here. Window capture. Space Jam.
Ooh, Blue Dragon has a great question. What do you
say?
think? What do you think most distinguished Josh's directing style from the other JGI directors? I think Joshy Boy is a wearer of many hats, and I think he's a guy that you can trust. Just wants to make this as funny as possible. So I think what I like about Joshy Boy is he knows what he's doing.
A lot of you guys have seen this movie.
And I felt this way about in Space Jam too. It was like, dude, you're a great scene writer. He's a great scene director. No, it's true, because I think it comes from you being a great performer and a great improviser. You're using all of those hats at all times. So I think for you, no matter what hat you're wearing, I do feel like you have an advantage because you've done so many different things. You're an editor too, so you know what a scene needs going into it. I think it also helps that you're most likely going to be the guy editing it, so you know what best serves the scene. But I think what Josh did well was he went in with a plan, knew what he was doing, but was also open to great things happening in the moment, which I just think...
Here, I will say this, though. I am a great director with actors I especially trust. So when I say that, what I mean is how you're saying that I'm giving, like, I know exactly what I want. If I don't trust you, or I do trust you, but we just don't have time because we're shooting a lot of different things and we're on a budget and we're trying to accomplish a lot with constraints. Anyway, then I'll just be like, this is exactly what I need from you. Please give me this. I don't need your interpretation with this because it's almost like music, especially in sketch, where it's going to set up this and then boom, like it's going to crash on that. But with you, with people like you, with people like Alex, with people like Piper, people who have like kind of just, I know you're going to deliver with what you bring as well. It's such an easy thing to know, and not even like it's almost unsaid at certain points of like, all right, whatever you bring, like I'm going to be comfortable with, because I know even if we don't use it, it's usable. Everything is going to be usable. Yeah. So versus
I think that creates a more fun set. Like the set of a comedy shoot should be one that is like fun and free, where nobody's nervous to do what they feel is right, you know. And so I never remember a shoot being like, come on guys, we gotta get the shot, let's go, quit messing around. Like who's gonna operate well and at their funniest in that environment?
Oh, I mean, there have been some. Here's a great story. I don't know exactly how it goes, but maybe you'll help me remember it. We were shooting the politically correct Christmas party sketch, and it was late night. We had already been shooting all day. For those of you who haven't seen it, the sketch is basically like an office trying to plan a Christmas party. I play the CEO of a startup. You're like a Russian, like Vlad. And it was just a great, like, again, one of those sketches. I think I wrote it so that we could have more people in the video, and like, so I wrote a sketch that had a lot of people and gave people these personalities. Anyway, we did it very fast. So that being said, it was a last minute sketch, so nobody believed in how it was gonna go. It was a straight up, as many sketches were, let's just trust Josh and it'll, you know, hopefully happen. Yeah. But we were doing it, and in that vein of nobody wanting, like, believing in it, and we're just, all right, we got to get this done. It's a late night, and I remember the words out of Piper's mouth of, like, well, hurry up. We need to hurry up and get this done. And then I was like, all right, well, are we hurrying, or are we going to make some comedy here? And she was like, no, we need to hurry up, and we need to be done by 9 o'clock. Mm-hmm. The house is, like, we were turning over the location at that time. And I was like, okay. And then she's like, but be funny, of course. And then I remember just like it was getting my coverage, and I was like, I can't get up on this. And I was like, put the camera on Alex. Action. And then it was like just there's like a take of just Alex, like close up of him after this whole like argument pseudo thing went down, and he was like, I'm sorry, what's my line? It was the best, like, it was, looking back, funny in the moment.
Did you and Piper just laugh about that later?
Later. But even Jason Ramlow, our DP, who was, like, one of the nicest people on set, was like, yeah, some of us are tired and want to go home. And I'm like, goo. Woof. There's some, so there's a little nice background story of...
But I think what is impressive is just the amount of stuff that you'd be able to organize and shoot all in one day. Like, there's a lot of people, you know, would never know that you were shooting 3 sketches a day, 4 sketches a day. Like, it is crazy. It should be, like, even if that's the worst that happens, is somebody goes, we're tired, let's finish this thing, it's pretty dang good for a day that is stacked with, like, multiple locations.
I think we shot the beard sketch that day, and some others. Yeah. I think Brains, probably. Yeah. Josh gets out of chair to make body gestures. You damn right, official Bean. I gotta set the scene, baby.
Oh.
Okay, I gotta set the scene.
Blue Dragon, I'll tell you what, we gotta call your nickname's just gonna be called Deep Cuts from now on.
Deep Cuts.
C-U-T-Z. He goes, check this.
Deep Cuts.
Check this, Dragon. Mark in Politically Correct Christmas, was Vlad influenced by Robin Williams' character in Moscow on the Hudson? Ha! I want to give you a virtual kiss on the mouth.
I'm getting up to make a body gesture. Deep cut.
It got me deep.
Cut me deep, Mick. Oh, man.
Man, I wish I could say so. I honestly was just doing my best, worst Russian accent based on my Russian neighbors who just break up every single day.
Oh, that's right.
But Moscow on the Hudson is terrific. Robin Williams is terrific in that movie. He plays.
I haven't seen that. I've heard about it when I read his bio, and then I know about it a lot. But
that was one I didn't watch until Robin passed away years ago, and the day he did, friends got together. We started watching his movies, all our favorites, and then I went through his IMDb and started looking up these different movies that I hadn't seen. Moscow on the Hudson was one of them, and he's great, man. Of course, he's great.
Fago Rain, you want a nickname?
Fago Rain? Hey, your nickname's just gonna be. That's the opening of a Fago. Oh, sorry.
Guys, we haven't done improv in a while.
Sorry, ready? I'm ready to support you. Ready?
Oh God,
Man, I'm thirsty. You got any Fago Rain? I've never seen a Fago commercial. Why not?
Fago. I love it. Hey, Josh, do you think
Fago,
Piper will
why
ever
not?
direct a
It's
parody
liquid.
of The Americans? Oh. Ask Piper. Where is
Did you
she?
guys ever make one called the Slovakians? We're not represented ever. Name one Slovakian, Josh, other than me. Name one.
Are you Slovakian?
I'm so offended. Yes, I am. I tell you all the time, and nobody ever cares.
Raylan King, I really want a nickname. What's my nickname? Raylan King, your nickname is...
Checkers. King me.
That was good, Mark.
Oh. Raylan King. King me.
Boom. All right, guys. Oh, yeah, so I was going to show you guys this. This is impression karaoke. It'll be up. You'll be able to hear it, and hopefully, let's see how it goes.
Fago Rain.
Fago Rain.
Ooh, Fago Rain. Fago Rain.
A lot of you guys have seen us do improv at Space Jam, but what you don't know, and maybe you've seen it a couple times, is that we're actually really good impressionists.
Oh my god, I am really good at impressions.
That was a friend of ours, Oscar.
So, we are going to treat you guys to a little of that. We're going to do something called impression karaoke. We have given all our...
This is back when we had a live monthly show at Second City Hollywood, doing our stand-up Jimmy Fallon games.
Good. And at random points, Jason's going to shout out one of us and an impression that we do. And we'll continue the song in that impression. You guys
Jason
ready
was
for
always
this?
so funny.
Our booth guy.
He would always play Return of the Mac.
Along too, you know? It's very collaborative.
First one up is Mark.
Here come the impressions, baby.
Bits for days.
For more Randy Newman, go see Randy and Sandy Newman, the wonderful Just Giggle It
Oh,
sketch.
yes. I love making that one with Piper.
Oh, here we go.
Reaching out? Are you touching me? Are you touching me? No. Touching you.
That may be my favorite part.
Dead eyes. Oh, my
Oh,
gosh.
that is this. I forgot about this.
Proof that Alex Poncio will just crush anything you give him.
Oh my. Oh, this is a good bit.
I Oscar is so great in this. I love you, Dylan.
I think he missed a cue. I was supposed to do another Al Pacino or something.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I was looking. Yeah. Yes!
Oh my god.
Oh, I love that.
Poor Oscar.
Hey everybody, welcome to the show. I'm Jay, you know. I'm a movie car. I play the car. We take it. Everybody, let's talk about it.
Bill Clinton.
Sweet Caroline. I'll tell you what. Good times. Never seen so good. You want a piece of me?
Mark and Alex, Jerry Stiller, and Gilbert Godfrey do it.
Sweet Caroline.
Now everybody, Louis Armstrong.
Oh man, that was such a fun show.
Oh my goodness gracious!
This was so.
Wow. Oh, that was some fun stuff, guys. Goodness gracious! I totally forgot about the Jay Limo line. Hey everybody, it's Jay Leno. I was in a movie called I played Jay Limo. Oh yeah, so that was some fun stuff. I wish we did more of those impression videos. We need to like turn that into a sketch or something like the way SNL does like the Family Feuds.
Oh,
you know,
yeah,
we just need like an impression vehicle.
Yes. I think it's fun too seeing different people auditioning for certain movies that they would never go out for. You know, like they do that a lot, like the impressions of different characters auditioning for Star Wars. You know, you've got, like Christopher Walken and all these guys.
Can you do a Walken?
I've never been much of a Walken guy. I know I don't do a lot of the ones that a lot of people do. I don't really do presidents. I don't really do a Walken, but you know, it's a work in progress. Walk in progress.
I know. It's like there's such good walk-ins out there.
Yeah.
You like how I no-sold that joke?
Yeah, it was as if I didn't say anything. Hey, but I do have an idea for a fun commercial if you ever want to make it. Trademarked here, copywritten.
Everything in this chat, patent pending.
Okay, it's Christopher Walken in a commercial for, ready for this?
Ready?
Walk-in closets.
Oh,
I walk in. I walk out.
I
don't do a walk-in. I'm doing my weaknesses here, and I should focus on my strengths.
These boots are made. Raylan King.
These boots are
goodbye,
made for
checkers. Goodbye, checkers. She's gotta go.
Checkers, good
King me. My mom is shipping them biscuits.
Ship them biscuits.
Let's see what things we missed while we were watching that thing. That's a
Blue
legit
Dragon.
Nick
These
Cage.
boots are made for walking. That's terrific.
Oh, thank you, whoever said that's a legit Nick Cage. Fago Rain. We need to see Josh Thomas, Nick Cage, Superman one of these days. There's 2 episodes of a Nick Cage web series that me and Alex wrote that we have not made yet. But the Cage Superman would be a really funny, like...
That would be great.
Holy shit, Gilbert this whole time was really just Alex. I love the thought about Gilbert Godfrey. Hello! Yeah. Just when I think Ponzio's peaked, he's pulled me back in again. How could you ever think Ponzio peaked, Blue Dragon?
There's
you
no
guys,
peak.
You guys have Ponzio Ponzio! Dude, Ponzio is the best, man.
You know what Alex has? Alex Ponzio is also like Rufio Poncio.
Oh yeah. Poncio.
Leader of the Lost Boys. And he's got the hook. I don't know what that means.
No. Hook is an amazing move. Poncio made a deal with the devil for that Godfrey impression. Josh, how have you not used this more? Believe me, you don't know how many times, like, when we discovered that he... Like, because we were talking about that bit for the show, and we were like, all right, what impressions does everybody do? The whole Oscar bit was written originally for Kara, I think, because she couldn't do any impressions, so we had her as all those women. That's why they were all women as well.
Yeah, poor Oscar. All these women impressions.
And then... But yeah, and then Alex was like, "Well, I do." No, he just was like trying voices.
And
Jay Leno,
and his mom.
Oh god. Poor Oscar, hilarious. I don't have a dad.
Oh yes.
One of my favorite Josh Thomas deliveries. My favorite delivery, aside from "I don't have a dad," was it's a deep cut Blue Dragon, but a deep cut that you won't get. If you watch the Pokemon sketch, my favorite line and joke in that sketch is Mark Sipka as the waiter in the background of the restaurant.
Yes.
But when Ash Ketchum goes down when he gets punched or pushed, and the deep cut is that it's a joke from Pokemon Stadium from Nintendo 64, the announcer.
Where he says, is he down and out?
Yeah.
And then you go, what? And I go, will you be dining out? Isn't that it? It's still here, locked in.
Boom, bro. We could perform it like it was yesterday.
That's right.
Oh my god, I thought Jay Leno was Donald Trump for a minute. Hilarious. That was beautiful. Thank you guys. Mark, if you were to guest star on Harley Quinn and the Joker versus the real world, what kind of character would you aim to play?
Oh man.
That'd
be really fun. Man, where would I fit in that world?
I think you would have made a great Daryl. You would have made, honestly, Mark Sipka, like I said, you're a chameleon. So, I feel like even though the characters would have been altered, you could have played a nerdy character for, the Daryl.
Yeah.
You could have been Danny, the, Shane Graham guy, who robs
that was
them.
a fun sequence,
who becomes, our son and everything like
yes.
that.
I
don't know. I think that, yeah.
So great.
I definitely know that I specifically have not asked you to do anything because I know that if I would want it to have some meat behind it. You know what I mean?
You want to give me that meat?
I gotta give you the meat. So if Mark Sipka is ever in Harley Quinn and the Joker, it would either be the stupidest cameo ever, or it's gonna be a meaningful character.
What if I was the Riddler or something like that? Guys, this is me asking Dragon, I'm gonna ship you, I'm gonna Venmo you right after this because this was exactly how we wanted it. I wanted you to make it seem like, oh yeah, Mark, in case you'd ever want to be in this really huge hit series, what character would you like to be?
Whoa, Riddler, my dudes.
Riddler, my dudes.
Saying, well, you do a Jim Carrey, right?
I mean, I'm inspired by him.
Give me your best Edward Nygma.
Oh, that's too hard.
Edward Nygma, Jim Carrey, Batman Forever.
What's a great line that he has in there?
Fago Rain. I fucking said it first. That's not fair.
Look, it's raining Fago Rain. Fago. Hey, thanks for the support, everybody. Thanks for casting me. Josh and I are going to sign the contract after this. I'm the Riddler now. You heard it here. Everybody heard Josh say yes? Thanks to all my fans for supporting.
I'm waiting for the audition. Next.
What's one line that he has in there?
I don't know what he is. Remember when he's laughing and he has the thing on when...
Something like that.
Oh my god. Louise Brooks, yes, would love to see you as Riddler. Please do it.
The Riddler.
Riddle me this, Josh Thomas. What part would Mark Sipka be perfect for? I think he would be perfect, honestly, as Harvey Dent. If I were going to cast you as
Two-Face.
Yeah. There we go. No, I think you would make a great Riddler. Like I said, Mark Sipka is a chameleon, can do anything. I don't know what the most fun character would be.
I want to just get up and do a chair thing.
You just wanted to, we all do the body gestures, baby.
Yeah.
He could do a Pacino Two-Face. Let me see here.
I have 2 faces, and both of them are handsome.
Okay, what is going on? I'm just scrolling up here, guys. Sorry. I feel like Fago Rain, or I feel like Raylan King and Raccoon Biscuits are my best friends, even though I don't know you like that.
Official Bean, look at that. We're
You're
making
making
friends.
You guys making friends.
When you're here, your family.
Yeah.
Olive Garden and YouTube Live. Okay. Our love for you and our comedy and jokes are like the breadsticks from Olive Garden.
Yeah. All right. Any other questions you got about Jackie, My Two Brothers, Politically Correct Christmas Party? What are other sketches we did together? What's the one with you and Alex? The where you play a little boy? Monsters Drink.
I remember there was a question earlier. I think it was I can't remember who asked it, but they were asking about the Making a Murderer sketch that we did. They were saying, were we familiar with the characters?
Yes, I was
before?
definitely me. Yeah, I actually co-wrote the Ken Kratz sketch. Jason wrote the other one first though, the Frame Shop. And we did that one, and then Ken Kratz was after that. But yeah,
those were so much fun to make because, like, for you guys, any of you guys Making a Murderer fans out there, I know we both absolutely obsessed about that show. I love both seasons. There's so many great characters in them, and so I think we were both really familiar with that, and that made it even more fun to play them. Just these two dirtbags, man. These guys are awful.
Oh, the bald cap job was great too on you.
Jane Powers.
Jane Powers, baby.
Jane Powers for life.
All right, so Marky, what's some of your favorite Just Giggle It stories or memories?
Favorite Just Giggle It stories or memories?
Let's go down memory lane.
Man, I'm trying to. Oh, I remember with Piper spending hours recording songs for our Randy and Sandy Newman sketch.
Oh, that's right.
We were laughing so hard because Piper's a great singer.
Oh yeah,
and so
Piper's
she
amazing.
had to act like she was completely tone deaf. And in the sketch, I play Randy, she plays Sandy, and we're a married couple, and we both sing the exact same way. And we cover all these songs that are completely wrong for us to sing.
Most fun sketches to shoot because of all the costume changes, the lip syncing, the music videos. Dragon and Tiki, you guys should totally cover that one on Piper Hinson month because she had it she loved that one. She was all over it. She they spent hours, days recording these cover songs as Randy and Sandy before we even shot the damn thing. And then it came out so great with how awful they are. So, in honor of Toy Story 4 coming out, Randy and Sandy Newman, baby.
Yes, please.
Let me see here. Mark and Josh tell Tiki to watch it. Watch what exactly? I don't know what you're saying. Tell him to watch, but watch it, Tiki, you bastard. Anyone here could be Mike from Monsters Inc. Just close one eye. Hilarious.
Raccoon Biscuits.
When are you gonna put out more JGIs and A Man's World? That's a great question. A Man's World. I was so surprised that A Man's World got like a much better reception. I even had like random people like message me. Like normally people I know don't talk to me about the sketches, but that one they were like, "Oh, this was really funny, dude." So yeah, more A Man's World. I think. If it's not on the priority list in any way, but if we get into the swing of things or we're releasing more, I believe the next thing we're going to be filming is heightened episodes. So look out for more heightened, baby. More of those would come out. Yeah. Here's some JGI backstory, which I would love if somehow this got incorporated into heightened, because in the heightened we play heightened versions. I keep saying heightened like it's heightened. We play heightened versions of ourselves. I have always joked around since knowing Mark because of the upstanding citizen he is. I created a character called Dark Sipka.
No, man.
I'm not going to get into the jokes I would make as Dark Sipka, but I want you to imagine me imitating like Mark as the worst human being, the most disgusting, like make you feel bad about yourself, just sexist pig, Dark Sipka. So if Mark could come on Heightened playing this heightened version of himself as Dark Sipka snorting coke off a woman's boob or something, then I think that would be the ultimate dream of mine come true.
Guys, does this work for you? Does this play? If you loved Mark Sipka, my special family special, you and your parents definitely need to watch Dark Sipka snort coke. No!
Off of a woman's breast.
I'm not doing that.
Do it, Mark. Snort a line off a titty.
I want you to know, hey, Fago Rain, that is probably my favorite spelling of a word ever.
A titty. Tidy. It's tidy titties. Dark Sipka hates biscuits. Absolutely disgusting. Yes, that's true, because the whole point of Dark Sipka is any thought that Mark Sipka would have, Dark Sipka does the opposite. Yeah. So we've pitched your next special on this baby. We've pitched
potential characters for Joker and Harley
Quinn. Who's gonna play the biopic? Dark Sipka. Dark Sipka kicks dogs into trash bags. No, yes, exactly.
Oh my gosh.
Dark Sipka
inspired by my dad, right, Dragon? Oh my gosh. That's what my dad did, remember?
And that's also another deep cut. Snorting lies off titties. Snorting lies.
Oh my
False.
gosh. Guys, I wish that we could all be hanging out right now.
Oh, you guys are awesome.
Making it rain biscuits and Fago and Dragons, Luis Brooks. I mean, we got official beans, baby. I mean, we got a great group of people here. You guys are awesome.
Yeah, you guys are having so much fun with us. We're having fun with you. Yeah, Mark, we got to do some more stuff together. This is too much fun.
You know what we need?
What we need?
It's a 4-letter word, and it's what you and I run off of. And whenever we're together, we make a bunch of them.
Whoa.
Bits. We need more bits.
No more bits.
We need more bits.
I'd hella fucking pull up.
Fago Rain, I'm going to take that as a compliment.
Dark Sipka reminds me of how Michael Cera was written in This Is the End. That's a great, point. Yeah, Michael Cera just playing the worst version of himself. That's essentially what I would love Mark to do.
Wow. You know what? Someday, maybe with just the right script, I can play the worst person in the world.
I think that'd be fun. I can do that. Yeah. Well, Marky, this has been really a good time.
Thanks for having me, man. It's been fun getting to hang out with you and all these great people.
These people, you know, the diehards, I love you guys so much. Thank you for always jumping on these live streams with us. I hope you have fun, and they're easy enough to follow with all the bits and stupid crap that we do. Fago Rain, pull the fuck up, friends. What? The Bruce Willis version of Sipka.
We're requesting a lot of pull-ups here.
Pull-ups. There's so many pull-ups and biscuits being requested.
Pull-ups, roll-ups.
But no, seriously, guys, it's been so fun hanging out with you guys. I'm a pull-up to the live streams. That's right, Fago Rain. Thank you so much. Thank you, Blue Dragon. Thank you, Raccoon Biscuits. Official Bean. Who else is on here? So You Want to Be an Imagineer. Tiki. Louise Brooks, 1920. Am I missing anybody? Anybody else? Raylan King, all those people. You guys are awesome. And yeah, we'll see you next time, right?
How should we end it? Should we do something special, like a song or a dance? Or a
dance?
Closing like, motivational quote?
All right, guys. Throw out some impressions, and we'll say goodbye to you all and read the comments. So some of y'all write people to impersonate, other people just write things for us to say, and we're going to end this for the next couple minutes just reading the chat in different voices. Here we go.
Okay.
Body gestures, whoa! Or we'll just make up the impressions that we do.
Okay. Joker and Harvey Dent.
Oh, body gestures. Thanks, guys. That was awesome. glaze them biscuits and bake the beans because it's just fucking legit.
I have two faces.
What is that voice?
Nicolas Cage
Oh,
as
it's Cage's
Harvey
Dent.
Dent. Don't dent the cage.
Well, that was fun. Who's were Chinese? I don't know, guys. This is ridiculous. We love y'all. I don't know who Andrew Ryan from BioShock is.
Sit on a pine cone. There you guys go.
You want something funny to say? There you go, you little bitch.
Hey, go sit on a pine cone.
Bye, guys.
Love you, babes.